Solar Flare armor is not the best endgame melee armor. This actually isn't new news. It's actually on the wiki. Links to those pages will be in the description. In fact, the best melee armor isn't even an armor set. It's actually a combination of Valhalla Knight armor with a chlorophyte mask. To compare these two, I'll do two tests, which were done in normal mode. One will show how long the character can survive by just sitting still, while the other will be an actual fight with Moonlord with no buffs or potions. For this first test, I just tested how long the characters could survive without doing anything. The first clip will be with the Valhalla Knight and chlorophyte combination, while the second will be Solar Flare armor. So as you can see, the Valhalla Knight chlorophyte combo has a good defense, but what really makes the armor set special is the regeneration that comes from the breastplate. It gives 8 health per second, meaning that taking a lot of damage can be quickly healed back. Now I'm going to do the exact same test but with Solar Flare armor instead. While Solar Flare armor provides a shield that blocks 30% of incoming damage, it only blocks 1 hit per charge. This means that throughout the entire fight, it rarely protects you from any damage. Looking at the results, the Valhalla Knight chlorophyte combo lasted almost twice as long compared to the Solar Flare armor. The main advantage of the Valhalla breastplate is the massive regen bonus, giving a significant boost to survivability. In comparison, the Solar Flare armor gives a shield that protects the player from 30% of the damage 3 times, with each charge taking 5 seconds to recharge. This means that the player has to wait for 5 seconds in order to gain a protection from a single hit, meaning that in actual combat, the set bonus of the Solar Flare armor isn't as active as you might think. Now for this test, I'm going to fight Moonlord with these armor sets with no buffs or potions. I will use the same strategy, which is to just damage the eyes as much as possible without trying to sink them. This first clip will be using the Valhalla chlorophyte combo. This next test will be the exact same as the last clip, but with Solar Flare armor instead. Nebula armor is a very interesting case. It's meant to be a mage armor, but its boosters can potentially give melee users very strong boosts as well. The life regen booster can stack up to 15 health per second, more than double that of the 8 health per second from the Valhalla Knight's breastplate. Its damage boosters also give more bonuses than the Solar Flare armor, stacking up to a 45 damage increase compared to the Solar Flare's armor 22% increase. However, these boosters can only be obtained while actively attacking, which is why I didn't test them in the first test. Now it's time to test the Nebula armor. Overall, the results from my testing proves that the Valhalla Glorified combo was the strongest set, being the only one that was able to beat the Moonlord without any buffs. The Soul Flare armor wasn't even able to reach the second phase, which is where the Nebula armor failed. In fact, the Valhalla Glorified combo was so good that it didn't even drop below 300 health. The problem with the Soul Flare armor is that the shield only occasionally reduces the damage from some hits, while the Nebula armor struggles when there isn't something to damage, which was the case of Moonlord. Since its boosters only spawn when you hurt something, the regeneration wasn't always active. Both of these sets were just not consistent enough. Another advantage that the armor combo had over the others is availability. The Valhalla Glorified combo is available before the Lunatic Cultist, meaning that you could use it in your first Moonlord fight, while the other armors are only post Moonlord. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been busy with schoolwork, so this took a while to make. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.